A patron of a Disney-owned restaurant died of an allergic reaction in response to food that they consumed at the restaurant. And that man's wife has brought a lawsuit against Disney, alleging wrongful death, I believe. And Disney has claimed that the dispute between the man's estate and the restaurant is governed by an agreement that he entered into pursuant to his subscription to Disney Plus, and I believe also Disney World, Disney theme parks, where the agreement said claims would be arbitrated, that is heard by essentially a private judge rather than a court. These contracts that we sign with businesses for any number of reasons, to use an online platform to enter a theme park, to stream video content, are often called contracts of adhesion. And they are contracts where the company has tremendous bargaining power and usually a large team of lawyers that has looked carefully at the contract and thought through all of its terms in rich detail. And the consumer is presented with this contract and really doesn't have an opportunity to negotiate the terms. It's yes or no. So if you want to use Disney Plus or you want to use one of the major streaming services, for example, to access content that you're interested in, you really don't have a choice. You have to sign and agree to this contract. And that's problematic enough because consumers really don't have much bargaining power in those situations. This case sort of takes it another horrifying step further, which is now that contract that you signed or agreed to in the context of a streaming service is suddenly being pulled out by the company and applied to a dispute about your death at one of their restaurants, which is something way beyond the contemplation even of the most sophisticated consumer when they're signing up for a streaming service. So what's at stake is really any semblance of fairness to the consumer who is constantly asked to agree to these types of contracts.